Oh, YouTube, what's really good? My name is Vivid, and today is going to be week 2 of the WBE versus Kaycreigh, coach of the LA Spice, the spiciest draft team in all of Pokemon, or fantasy sports, or professional sports. It's just the spiciest team anyone could draft. But yeah, Kay's great. I'm nervous, and I would like to say before we get into this, to sort of calm my nerves a little bit, I'm prepared, and if you want to see how I prepared, go watch the team builder. I should have posted it the day before you're watching this, so you need to go back in time. If I have not posted it yet, please yell at me, because I am trying to really make sure that I hammer all of my sort of like side content out and get everything uploaded. I'm trying to do the season up. Another thing I would like to say is before we get into this, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that. It would be fantastic of you. Right now, something like 70% of my views are not coming from subscribers, but people that aren't subscribed. So this is me reminding you, if you enjoy me, subscribe. But that's it. Let's get connected to Kay, and we'll hopefully get a dub. We won week 1, which is a spoiler, but that's it. We're getting into it. Okay. All right, we're connected. We see that Kay brings the Dusclops, the Tyranitar, the Ninetales, the Venusaur, the Comfey, and the Purloin. Okay, so I've prepped for a lot of this. The best lead she has against me is, I think, Tyranitar. Tyranitar Comfey is pretty good. Tyranitar Dusclops is also good. So I'm going to lead off with Duraludon Amoonguss. I'm going to put Pelipper and Seismitoad in the back. Actually, I'm going to put Pelipper Indeedee in the back. I'm going to put Pelipper and Indeedee in the back this game. The Indeedee is pretty good against the Comfey in general, but also it's like my best way of killing the Venusaur. So I'm kind of predicting like a T-Tar lead here. This lead's not awful. If she leads something like Ninetales Venusaur, it's not, because I can just switch out the Amoonguss. I switch out the Amoonguss for Pelipper and kind of go from there. Or maybe I switch out the Duraludon for Pelipper. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. Oh, her card's great. I need to turn the volume down on this. Okay, all right. I'm super nervous. This is the first battle that I've like practiced for in a long time. If that gives you any indication of how nervous I am for it. Is my face cam too big? Okay, Ninetales, Purloin thing. Neato. Okay, so I think my instant play here is probably just... I think she's probably gonna taunt, right? Taunt would make a lot of sense here. Okay. So this lead is not fantastic for me. I think I have to instantly switch out to my Pelipper here. And then I think I can go for the Spore on the Ninetales on the off chance. And go for it on the off chance. This is a lead that I was not prepped for. Like most of the times I practiced, like it was Tyranitar that was giving me the most trouble. So we'll see where this gets us. I'm predicting a taunt here, so I think Spore is probably gonna like fall by the wayside a little bit. Yeah, that checks out. That makes sense. That's just showbiz, baby. Oh, Amoonguss dodging is pretty big here, though. Okay, so probably have to switch the Ninetales out would be my guess here. Ninetales is Life Orb. Oh, I should have my notes up. Let's pull that up really quick. So Ninetales is Life Orb. Purloin has Taunt. Need my notes. All right, so I think the play here is 100% just to U-turn on the Purloin, and then there's no point in trying to fight here, right? So I probably just switch out back into the Duraludon. Or I think I can go into the Indeedee, actually. It'll stop any, like, Purloin shenanigans. Okay, like any Thunder Wave nonsense. It'll kind of like stop that. I can't touch this thing, but the U-turn I think will probably chunk a lot more than it should. She stayed in with everything, so we'll see what happens here. This is not what I expected. Oh, maybe the Purloin's just gonna go for Sunny Day. Yeah, that's something I did not anticipate. This Heat Wave's gonna hurt then. I could have thought about that. Okay, so using Purloin as like a nice little weather setter here. That's fine. Okay, so Pelipper goes for U-turn. Does this thing sash? We wouldn't have even broke it anyways. That's fine. Yeah, I'm kind of on the back foot here a little bit. Did I go for this? I think I just got into the Duraludon, right? No, the Duraludon's not fantastic here. Probably just got into the Amoonguss. Amoonguss can always eat one. I can't be taunted now, which is pretty big game. So I think what I'm going to do here is switch out the Indeedee. All right, so I'm going to spore this slot. I'm going to spore the Ninetales slot, and I'm going to switch out the Indeedee for Pelipper again. The Purloin can't... I mean, I guess if she just goes for Sunny Day again, though, then I'm in a little bit of an awkward position. Like, my momentum in this game is really, really poor. I need to write these things down. Ninetales. Okay, so she didn't go... Okay. Oh, Pelipper dodging is pretty big here, actually. Ninetales, Life Orb, Heat Wave. The burn doesn't matter, I don't think. Purloin. What just happened? A foul play, I'm guessing? I missed that because I was writing. I was taking notes, if you will. Purloin is Taunt, Sunny Day, and foul play. All right, so now I'm just gonna sleep the Purloin slot as well. Right? There's like no reason not to. Or I guess what I could do is I could just go for a Rage Powder here. Oh no, I think I spore this slot. Yeah, I think I just spore this slot, and then I think I go for... I think I switch. I think I have to protect here. I think I switched into Duraludon. Try and get something going. Duraludon doesn't do a lot of damage to Ninetales, which is not great, but it's kind of the best I got right now. Use a Sunny Day. If the Ninetales wakes up, this is a risky play. If the Ninetales wakes up, I could just die here. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch the Amoonguss out for the Pelipper, and then I'm just gonna max Darkness into the Ninetales, I guess. Yeah, I'm on my back foot a little bit here. Like, unfortunately. All right, switch to the Pelipper. And then I would like to fight... I'd like to max... not Lightning. I guess I'll max Darkness into the Ninetales here. Max Steel Spike doesn't feel... like it's doing me a ton right now. Okay, resetting the weather again, nice and clean. Feel like I've been trying to control the weather to the best of my ability. I don't know, maxing Duraludon here doesn't feel great, I'm not gonna lie. It does not feel fantastic, but it also feels like kind of my best play right now. I wish I had Max Dragon at this point. I don't think Max Steel Spike is the wave to try and take down this Ninetales. Okay, Ninetales, we're getting a lot of sleep turns here, which is pretty nifty. Okay, well, it lived, which is not nifty. All right, so there Spadef falls, right? Yeah, okay. So I guess the play now is to U-turn into the Purloin slot. I think I'm like kind of hoping that I get, maybe I just Tailwind here. I think that sets me up the best. And then max Darkness into this Ninetales again. Or I guess I could also max Steel Spike this slot in case something wants to switch in. Like, its Spadef is lowered. Okay, so the Purloin wakes up. That's not great. Sunny Day. Oh, no. If the Ninetales wakes up, oh, it's... We're not in great shape if the Ninetales wakes up. Oh, we need the Ninetales to sleep another turn. Come on, come on. No! No! Okay. Well... The Ninetales should theoretically die here, but I don't have weather control anymore, which is not great. Yeah, I don't have weather control, which is not fantastic. Okay, so I think we go out into a Mungus. No, I think we have to go out into Indeedee here. Right? I don't know. Yeah, we played this game one kind of loose. Played game one a little loose. She definitely has the Venusaur in the back. I always had to switch out Pelipper there. That was my misplay. I always had to switch out Pelipper there. I had to preserve Pelipper. Yeah. So the Venusaur gets to come in. She gets to max it. I guess the whole, like, the thing is, like, what does she go for here? Oh, please tell me. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. All right. Okay, so I am going to go actually for Trick Room. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think it sets me up, like, this is probably the way that I get set up the best. I'm gonna max guard this turn. Okay, if I get Trick Room out, then I think we'll be in, like, reasonable shape. She's gonna max. The question is, like, does she go after the Indeedee or does she go after the Duraludon? That's, like, the big question. If she goes after the Indeedee, I'm dead either way. Like, nothing matters. Because Indeedee's kind of my win con right now. Please target the Duraludon down. I could have protected with the Indeedee. Oh, she did. Dang it, dude. Alright, that's game one in the bag for Kay. I don't think we have an out to this. I guess, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Snarl is pretty nice tech. Okay, well, that was a good game by Kay, honestly. That was pretty intense. I should have led the... It's okay, I have a good lead, like I have a good follow-up lead for this. And just Indeedee Accelgor is like a super solid, like, secondary lead for this game. Okay, so I guess I'm trying to Pollen Puff my Duraludon here and then protect. I think I have to get off the double protect. I don't think any of this matters. All right, we're gonna try it. Yeah, I definitely had to pull the Pelipper back. I think this was winnable. Like, I think it was pretty close to winnable. Wow, this lead really caught me off guard, though. Like, it really caught me off guard. All right, then it's game. Oh. Well, this isn't what I expected. Does she not have, so she has, like, okay, this thing, Purloin also has Snarl. Venu has a Psychic coverage, Grass. Yeah, we're super dead, dude. Protect, doesn't matter. Try to Pollen Puff the Duraludon again. Fight, Flash Cannon, the Venusaur. Yeah, we're dead here. We're super duper dead. And Poison. What is the Psychic stab from Venusaur? I actually don't know. All right, so we've lost this one. Kay played super well. I also just, again, this lead caught me off guard a lot. That's a bulky boy. This Purloin's also doing a reasonable amount of damage, which is upsetting. Okay. All right, so there's a good game one. Good game one on Kay's end. Not for me. Not fantastic for me. I think we have a good follow-up here. Like, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We got some information. Yeah, so we got some information. I think the biggest issue here, I would like to change music to, let's just put it on random. All random, all mid. All right. So, okay, this is the play. This game, 100%, if she switches up her leads, then okay, that's fantastic. It's good for her. If she leads similarly in the Sun Core, I think that this will put me in a much better position. So we're gonna play like that. We're gonna go Accelgor, Indeedee with Pelipper, Toad in the back. And that's my plan. I have to maintain weather control. This Purloin is kind of really giving it to me a little bit right now. This Purloin was just a nuisance. I probably should have like targeted it down much sooner. I don't know. I think I just gave up too much momentum early in that game. 100%. I gave up too much momentum early. Like I needed to do more offensively, I guess, is the sort of like the biggest issue here. The good news is, okay, so she does do same leads, so we kind of get, well, the Purloin, no, the Purloin can't taunt me. We're in Psychic terrain. Okay. All right, so our play 100% turn 1 is just click Rain Dance and then Expanding Force. We don't super care that we can't hurt the Purloin. That's a little bit irrelevant. Like, we'll figure out the Purloin later on in time. What we do care about is setting up the rain and then just going for Expanding Force on the Ninetales. Okay. This should severely weaken, severely weaken Heat Wave. If she protects the Ninetales, that's good play. Okay, no protect, no switches. So we just set up Rain Dance. Not bad. The Purloin's obviously going to dodge Expanding Force here, but the Heat Wave should do not much damage. Oh, Flare Blitz into the Indeedee slot. This is not what I expected. I think this thing will die this turn. If I had to guess. Like, obviously the Purloin is not affected here, but if I had to guess, I would say this thing dies. Yeah, okay. All right, off to a good start. Off to a much better start, at least. All right, so I think I have to preserve the Indeedee here a little bit. Crit on the Indeedee kind of hurts. Crit on the Indeedee kind of hurts a lot. Okay. So I think we have to preserve the Indeedee because presumably she has the Venusaur in the back, and Indeedee is the best way to take that thing out. But it should just be able to protect this turn, unless she goes down to the Venusaur. All right, so this turn, I think I'm going to yawn. Actually, I don't know. It depends on what she goes into, right? Like, if she goes into Tyranitar here, we're not currently very good at handling that. Okay, so this is, I think, interesting. To me, this screams click Rain Dance again, and then click Expanding Force on the Venusaur, right? Yes. That's what this screams to me. Yep, okay. So we read that. We'll be faster than the Venusaur still, doesn't matter. Rain Dance, and because of dynamic speed, I'm actually going to outpace the Venusaur here. And then we should get a clean KO on the Venusaur, like completely ignoring the Purloin. Berry? Assault Vest. Has to be Assault Vest. Wow. Not something I anticipated. Cannot lie. Okay. This is a weird position to be in, but I'm pretty sure I'm currently... Actually, I guess we go into Seismitoad here. We max Seismitoad. The Venusaurs, I'm pretty sure, Assault Vest. AV. The grass move is Drain, for whatever that's worth. All right, so Psychic Surge is still on the field, right? Because my entire game gets ruined if it's not. How do I do? I click info. Yeah, we've got turns left. Okay, so I'm clicking Rain Dance again, and we are max airstreaming the Venusaur. Max airstream that Venusaur, baby. Oh man, losing the Indeedee kind of hurts. I'm sure that's AV. I'm positive that's AV, which puts me in a little bit of an odd position. Oh, well, I was also hit by a Snarl. I was hit by a Snarl, so that's worth noting. All right, yep, same exchange, except this time I'm pretty sure I kill this thing. Okay, so it's good to know it's AV, like, because, I mean, I'm pretty sure I need to run calcs, actually. Like, in between battles, maybe I'll do it. All right, so now we outpace again. Hopefully this kills. I'm surprised she hasn't maxed the Venusaur, honestly. It feels like that would have been a play she wanted to make. All right. So this is a good spot to be. Venusaur down, Ninetales down. So the weather, like, abuser's gone. Now we can kind of focus on, like, trying to... I mean, we can yawn things now with Accelgor. I'm assuming the last mon is what? It's probably, like... I would assume it's T-Tar. Yeah. But again, I think we can kind of, like, ignore the rain being up now. I'm just gonna max... fight button this thing. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to yawn. Well, I'm gonna yawn the Tyranitar here, and I'm gonna max knuckle the Purloin. I don't think T-Tar gets grass coverage. If I am proven wrong now, that would be super unfortunate. She's gonna max the Tyranitar. I'm not knuckling into it because I don't want to proc its weakness policy, which could be pretty problematic for me. I also think this forces her to sort of rethink her leads here. That's what I'm hoping, at least. Okay. T-Tar's big. What do you do, though? Alright. So, we yawn the T-Tar. Max Knuckle the cat. Is the cat sash, I'm guessing? Yeah. Cat is sashed. Let's go ahead and put that on. Sash. Purloin uses Snarl. That's fine. I didn't know Snarl had a chance to miss. It must be like 95% accurate. Just gonna go for Max Darkness? Question mark? Max Rockfall. Okay, into the Accelgor slot. Checks out. Oh, into the Seismitoad. Oh, we snacking. We snacking. Okay. So Purloin gets taken out by the sand, and then this turn I think we can just double up into the... I mean, I don't, like, Accelgor doesn't really need to do anything here. I think what we can do, actually, is just Rain Dance. Right. Rain Dance, and then Knuckle the T-Tar. So we saw Pelipper in the back, so we should be fine. Pelipper has Sash. Again, this Rain Dance not really doing a ton, but... Okay, so interesting, like, tensions here with, Yeah, it's dead. What? Is it weakness policy? It's not weakness policy. Huh. I guess I could have just gone for the max waterfall there. Max water blitz blast. Max water blitz blast. Max hydro cannon. I don't know what it's called. Max vortex, actually, I think is what it's called. That's a CP boy. No more terrain. Terrain lasts for so long in double battles, it's insane. Okay, I really have to think about my leads here. I really have to think about my leads here. Like, it's kind of upsetting how much I have to think about my leads. Okay, just go for Weather Ball into the Tyranitar and then Liquidation into the Tyranitar. I could do same leads again. It presents a little bit of a problem. Now that the strategy's been kind of debunked a little bit, it presents a little bit of an issue. Okay. 1-1. I swear my heart rate is insane right now. Okay. So, same team. Run it back. And then let's change the music to In the Fog, because I like that music. All right. So we know the Venusaur has Grass Poison. I'm assuming it's Assault Vest. I was supposed to use this time to run Calcs. How much time do I have? I don't know. Okay. So the way I see it is she could lead the same thing again. And we essentially... Okay, the problem with leading the Amoonguss is that... Alright, I guess this is what I'm going to do, actually. No, I think I have to lead this. I think I have to lead the Indeedee Accelgor combo. I think I bring Pelipper in the back, and I think I also bring... the Toad again. I think I just bring the same four. If K adjusts to this, it's pretty bad for me. Like, if K leads Tyranitar here, it can get a little dicey. I just, like... I don't know what else I can lead in this scenario. We'll see. We'll see how she adjusts leads. Tyranitar and Venusaur. Okay. So the T-Tar, I think, immediately has to scare out the Indeedee, which is fine. Tyranitar can just go for Rock Slide here, and that's not great for me. So I have to make kind of questionable plays here, actually. Okay, so turn one, I'm gonna protect with this. And I am going to yawn the T-Tar. And we'll see what happens. Tyranitar is a bigger threat than Venusaur. It just is. See, this would have been the time where I wanted to lead Duraludon. It's just max Venusaur. Probably? Question mark. Yeah. Maybe should have yawned the Venusaur? Question mark. I'm assuming you're attacking into the Indeedee slot. Alright, so we yawn the Tyranitar. It's fine. Uses Lash Out. Acceptable. G-Max Vine Lash into the Indeedee slot. Acceptable. So I'm actually going to yawn the Venusaur here. And then just go for Expanding Force? Or I guess what I'm going to do here is I'm going to yawn the Venusaur. There's a lot of chip damage happening right now. Actually, no. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to try and snipe this. This is probably incorrect. This is probably not the correct thing to do here. But I'm going to Dynamax, Max Mindstorm, the Venusaur. This is not in the book anywhere. It's not. And I'm going to fight, and I'm going to Acid Spray the Venusaur. This is nowhere in the book. Nowhere in the book is this listed. Tyranitar switch out? No? Alright. So, who knows what's gonna happen here? I'm like not even sure this is best, but I figure making it single target damage versus spread damage just gives me better outs right now. I think this is an aggressive, this is a very aggressive max on my end. Okay. How does Tyranitar outs? Oh, it's scarfed. Well, that's aggressively bad for me. Oh man. That's not good. Yeah, I'm on the back foot. Tyranitar falls asleep here. Dang it, dude. Did not predict Scarf from the T-Tar. I knew I didn't know its item now. It's probably been revealed to me at some point, and I just didn't acknowledge it. Oh, I feel so bad I wasted my max. I mean, I still have outs here. 100% I still have outs. Like, I still have Pelipper. Pelipper's chilling. Okay. Shoot, man. I think we have to just Hurricane the Venusaur and yawn that slot. I don't know. It's not looking good. It's not looking great. Like, I can still win with Toad, obviously. Oh, man. Are we gonna die to the Vine Lash effect at the end of the turn, or do we not get affected since we're off the ground? Oh! This is not good for me. Oh, no. That's game. I've got actual no outs. Good job, Kay. Man, I should have adjusted leads. This would have been a game where, had I led Duraludon and Moongus, it would have been in much better shape. I'm like not even certain I can do anything about this. Like, I don't think I can afford to bounce into the slot, right? I don't think so. I think I just have to hope Liquidation picks up the KO. It seems kind of unlikely that that actually pans out for me. Especially if she just like switches to Ninetales. Yeah. Oh, Comfey. I would imagine this thing dies, right? Oh, dude, everything is so fat. Does Psychic Terrain in this turn? No, okay. Well, that's something. Alright, Liquidation into the Comfey. It can't Giga Drain me, so we've got that going for us. Oh man, I scuffed. I scuffed. I just can't ever beat the Venusaur, I don't think. Unless it's like EV'd in an awkward way. Alright, so we kill this. I don't know how many turns of rain we have left, which is problematic. Also, if she just ever reveals Ninetales, that's very problematic. Alright, Terrain's gone. Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole game. Shoot. I don't have an outs anymore, so I'm just gonna... Dang it, dude. Oh, I wish I'd known the Tyranitar was scarfed. I wish I'd been able to, like, suss that out. Like, obviously maxing the Toad was never great, but I really wish I'd been able to, like, suss that out. Alright, good game. We're 1-1, which is, like... I know it's not the worst. It's not the worst. I really wanted to clinch this week up. I thought this matchup was really good. I played really poorly in game 1. If I'm being honest, like, game 1 was a nightmare. This game, my choice to max the Indeedee, to try and, like, snipe. Dude, so many things that I could have done better. So many things I could have done better. Either way, that was a great game. Good games to Kay. If you enjoyed this battle, one, I would ask that you please go on over to Kay's side, watch her, let her know it was a good game in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like on the video. That would mean a lot to me. It helps out a lot with the algorithm. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you are new here, please consider subscribing. If you would like to tell me where I went wrong, leave that in the comment section down below. I clearly made some pretty poor plays. I practiced a lot. I really did. Not a lot. I did like 3 to 4 mocks of like best of 3 sets. And I just feel like I feel like my leads game 1 were good but bad in that situation, and then I didn't play around that situation well. Like, I gave Kay way too much momentum at the beginning by just like switching around. I probably should have just always switched in Indeedee game 1, right? Like, switch in Indeedee and then switch in Pelipper, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember if those were exactly what I had in the back or not. Game 2, obviously we played well. We came out with a win there. Game 3, I feel like a lot of my potential to win was lost when I decided to max the Indeedee. So I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Obviously didn't play the best, and there's nowhere to go but up from here. I really plan on making a deep playoff run this season, and I fully plan on committing and figuring things out and getting better at this format as I go. I need to start practicing more. Like, just streaming VGC I think would help massively. But that's it. That's the video. You know, that was the battle. Unfortunately, now we're 1-1. But I think we will be able to bounce back. I have a lot of faith in my team, and I really think we can make something kind of fantastic happen. So thank you so much for watching. It means the absolute most. I'm kind of done here, and I have to leave. Bye. Oh, you made it to the end of the video. That's dope. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see more from me and make it to the end of those videos, there will be a video here and a video here. This one is a video that I think is really good, and this is what YouTube recommends. So you should watch one of them. Okay, thanks.